And good afternoon, everybody, and welcome here to Las Vegas Motor Speedway as we're getting set for race number 3 of the PCS Ray Presents the ARCA Menards West Series. As we're getting ready to go racing here at Las Vegas Motor Speedway for 27 laps of racing. Maria Steiner is on the pole, Lena Lydia alongside the 66 of Josh Grubius in row number 2. And Donnie Wise in the number 7 machine. I believe Donnie Wise was your most recent winner. He was back at Arizona a couple of weeks ago. And completing the top 5 is Michael Brown. As the points are over here, the right side of your screen, we'll go ahead and get these cars rolling off behind the Dodge Charger pace car. Just in case I forgot to show you the rest of the starting grid, there you go. Bianchi's going to have his work cut out for him starting in dead last. Curtis Glover is making his first West Series start of the season. We'll see how he does. He made it into the race back at Watkins Glen last time out, so we'll see how he does here today at Las Vegas. "27 laps of racing here at the Las Vegas Motor Speedway. Here we go, getting ready for 27 laps of racing. And our third race of the season for the trucks, or for the ARCA series. And we're green here at Las Vegas. The race is the Strat 200, or the World of Westgate 200 at Las Vegas. That's the name of the race. Maria Steiner is going to lead the first lap at 27. Curtis Glover is only making a part-time schedule as he's running a few West and East Series races. Steiner leads, Lydia is second, Michael Brown is third. Sylvia Cunningham running in the 4th position in the early going of this race. Lydia fell all the way down to 21st in points after losing 17 spots in our previous race at Phoenix. So she is hoping to bounce back after a poor race. And here comes Lydia, the Estonian driver, going to take the race lead. Donnie Wise, we talked about the points leader after winning at Phoenix. Freya Payne, who won our season opener at Auto Club, fell down to 6th position in the points. As I should mention, the points over here, the right side of your screen. Lydia going to take the race lead. Sylvia Cunningham trying to get around Michael Brown. And looks like she has done so. So move Sylvia Cunningham up into the 3rd position. There's Tim Sauce into 10. Bring Inglewood, a full-time driver in the West Series, fell down to 12th position in points, which was a loss of 7 spots in the standings after a poor run at Phoenix several weeks ago. Logan Spencer, there's Skylar Taylor in the 05. Greg Rutz, who currently is jumped up to 13th in the point standings. Ari Springer running in 12th. That's got around Scott Forrest. Forrest is 31st in the standings. As Lydia currently leads this race, driving for Club Racing. It is a Ford Fusion. The regular driver, Wyatt Sanders, is driving the Ford Mustang car from Daytona that's in the main series. Check the back of the field here. Nick Martin's back here at the rear of the field. Carmen Alejandro, still don't know why we have the red banner and red splitter, but I'm not going to complain. And there's our point splitter, Donnie Wise. Oh, we had a crash. We got a big wreck. Samantha Wilson, Curtis Glover, Maxie Chilton, and Maria Steiner as the yellow is out for the first time today. That's kind of surprising. We have our first caution as Lydia is going to lead us back to our first yellow of the race. Maria Steiner's day is done. There's Curtis Glover. A lot of rear end damage. Maxie Chilton, a lot of front end damage. It's been a rough couple of weeks for Maxie Chilton. He's failed to qualify this 50 car in the main ARCA series. He came as race 9th in the point standing, so this is not what he needed. Samantha Wilson, who I believe is going to be in the next race for ARCA, but I'm going to have to look. 25th position in the points. And that was right in front of points leader Donnie Wise. Take a look at the replay, see what happened here, Daryl. Our first yellow of the day. Let's see here. Oh, I see some smoke up ahead. Who blew up? Somebody let an engine go kaboom. That was the 12 of Steiner. And it looks like she was trying to get down onto the apron and gets clobbered by the 88 of Scott Ford. No, got hit by the 68. So it was an engine failure from the 12 that caused this incident. Maxie Chilton had nowhere to go. Curtis Glover was the one who ran into the 12. And only 4 cars involved in this one, so that's a tough break for Glover, Wilson, Steiner, and Chilton. Glover's making her first start of the year, as I said, so he had no points to coming in this race. He would be 35th in the standings. Maxie Chilton came in this race top 10 in the point standings. This is not what he needed. We're going to go back to green flag racing during the halfway point as we have Lydia the leader, Sylvia Cunningham second, Bryn Inglewood third, Josh Grubius in fourth. Fifth is Logan Spencer. Michael Brown is sixth. Tim Sauce seventh. Skylar Taylor eighth. Ari Springer ninth. And Rick Witt completes the top 10. Maria Steiner, the only one out of the race, even though she had a mechanical failure. They listed her as accident, which I don't know what blew up on that car, but that is a tough break for her. And she came in this race, dropped 10 spots down to 18th in the points. So this is going to be a big blow to her. And she's going to continue to free fall through the point standings as we're back to green here at Las Vegas, nearing the midway point of the World of Westgate 200. Elena Lydia came into this race. And she's got a problem. Must have jumped the restart or something. Lydia fell to 21st in points, so that turns the race lead over to Bryn Inglewood. So something has gone wrong on the Yappy Bottle Gas Ford Fusion. It's like it's a stop and go penalty. I think she might have jumped the restart there. Kind of a common rookie mistake, if you ask me. So that's going to turn the race lead over to Logan Spencer, who is 33rd in the point standings coming into today's race. Logan Spencer has not had a good first two races of the season here in the West Series. Of course, next week they're going to be at the midway point of their schedule. Next race for the West Series will be next week when we head to Sonoma. That will be their first and only road course race. And of course, Elena Aurora, Banco Seaman, and Ponzo Alvarez will be in that race next week for the West Series, which is going to be their only start of the West Series. So we're looking forward to our only road course race for the West Series. That will be at Sonoma, and we may run it without caution flags. Inside of 10 laps of racing to go. From Inglewood, Sylvia Cunningham is having a good run. There's Josh Grubius, Skylar Taylor, Rick Witt having a good day. There's Hadley Martindale, and how about Alex Vitale, who's been, let's see, he comes into this race, Alex that is, 14th in the point standings. He's made the last two main ARCA series, which is good. Looks like Elena Lydia has returned to the race. She is now one lap down as a result. Let me get confirmation on that. Indeed, she is. The worst that Lydia can finish will probably be 32nd, because remember, Maxie Chilton's badly off the pace due to the damage he got, and so is Curtis Glover. And Maxie came in this race 9th in the point standing, so he was a driver running well in points. Curtis Glover is making his first start of the year. There's Samantha Wilson. Look at the left side damage on her 41 machine. Donnie Wise, the points leader, not running well. Where is the gal that came as race second in points? Avon Murdoch. Well, she's not doing better either. She is back here. She's actually just in front of Donnie Wise, and she came as race second in the points. So a couple of drivers who came in running well in points are going to take some hits in the standings. And the other guy that was trying to run down Donnie Wise is this guy, Josh Grubius. Making sure if I said his name correctly. I think I did. Josh Grubius, yeah, I did. Okay. And he came in as race tied for second in points. He's another driver who was trying to run down Donnie Wise for the points lead here in the West Series. And right now, he looks like he could take the points heading into next week's race at Sonoma. As the West Series will be at the midway point of their championship next week. And of course, we will finish our race weekend up as the E-Series drivers are off, as Curtis Glover is about to go a lap down to race leader Logan Spencer, and that's going to hold up everybody as Sylvia Cunningham is looking to the end, going to try to use Curtis Glover as a pick. Remember, Sylvia Cunningham and Curtis Glover are part of Cody Smart's drivers, so I guess Curtis Glover was trying to help Sylvia Cunningham. Logan Spencer, currently the race leader here, as we're coming to 3 laps to go here at Las Vegas Motor Speedway. After this race will be your point standings I'm going to show you heading into next week at the Sonoma race. Of course, we will finish our race weekend up tomorrow, or in a couple of days, rather. We're heading to Talladega Super Speedway for our only double header for the ARCA Menards series. There will not be any go or go home qualifying for Talladega because this is a double header. So all the drivers that were entered for the Dega race, with the exception of Nathan Orman, will be entered for Talladega. White flag is out for for Logan Spencer, rather. Donnie Wise, I know, is going to lose the points lead after today. Hadley Martindale is 10th in the point standings. I haven't seen Sarah Costello in that 45. Looks like she's not running well either. She's running in 15th. Camus Race 5th in the point standings. Samantha Johnson, I haven't seen her all day. As here we come off of turn number 4, Logan Spencer is going to win the World of Westgate 200 here today at Las Vegas. As you look at the official finishing results after today's race, Logan Spencer, Sylvia Cunningham, Alex Vitale gets 3rd, Artie Springer 4th, Tim Sauce gets 5th. Then it's Hadley Martindale, Bryn Inglewood, Greg Rutz, Rick Witt, and Josh Grubius complete the top 10. Josh Grubius did finish ahead of Donnie Wise, so I believe he will take the points lead heading into next week's race, as we have a car that's smoking. That's Maxie Chilton. Maxie Chilton better be thankful this race is already over, if you ask me. Standings are now official. Looking down through the remainder of the finishing results, a header issue on Maxie Chilton, but doesn't matter since he was nearing the finish anyway. So a couple of drivers here are going to take some hits in the standings. Donnie Weiss, 24th. He was your points leader. Avon Murdoch, 30th. Came as race 2nd in points. So we're definitely going to have a point shakeup here in the ARCA Menards Series West Division heading into next week's race at Sonoma. Don't go anywhere. On the other side of the break will be your point standings right after this. Don't go anywhere, folks. And welcome back, everybody. As you're looking at your point standings after the 3rd race of the season for the West Series, Artie Springer is actually going to be the points leader. Donnie Weiss will fall to 2nd. Josh Grubius, Alex Vitale, Hallie Martindale, your top 5. Then it's Bryn Inglewood, Samantha Johnson, Sylvia Cunningham, Tim Sauce, and Greg Rutz, your top 10. And down there at the bottom is Curtis Glover with only 61 points. But that is going to do it from here at Las Vegas Motor Speedway. Hope you guys enjoyed today's race. If you did, be sure to give this video a like, subscribe to become part of the PCS Red Crew today. We showed our full finish results. I'll show it to you one more time here on the game. You are now looking at your point standings heading into next week's race at Sonoma. Until then, at Talladega, I've been Dean DeVille signing off as you've been watching another broadcast of PCS Ray TV as we celebrate 14 years as the best in a racing since 2017.